Hey guys, welcome back to Gamers Inferno. Into the game, Back to the Future. Let's do this. Easy there, Marty McFly. Don't get run over. Is that her?
Excuse me, young man.
That is her.
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I know, Doc. There's been some kind of mistake. I'm a supporter. Carl's getting research. Let's just say I'm a supporter.
Mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
So this must be way before Einstein even somehow got the time machine back to where Marty McFly was. So she wouldn't have the shoe right now, but she has the shoe. Let me see here. Where can I find him? Coming after him? No. Where can I find
Ask him
him?
where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you,
Whoa, wait a
the
minute,
lawless
no.
element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
It's Sonny Crockett, Harry Callahan, or Michael Colwyn. I think he's like a Harry Callahan.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Oh,
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
okay,
Doc,
get it.
I gotta find Doc.
Yes. Obviously, he's at the police station.
Hmm.
The barber shop. Not hiring.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Gosh dang it. Let me look at this.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
I don't know, it's Doc we're talking about here. The law office.
Zemeckis and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
No solicitors. Bank of what?
Bank of Italy?
Hi, Bob. Today's specials. Yesterday's soup. I think I really want yesterday's soup. Soup kitchen. Under new management. No, I can actually go in here. This looks like my dad. But it's not my dad. Maybe like related to him. Maybe his dad.
Fly. Biff? Kid. Grandpa?
This is Grandpa.
To you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
Say yes.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Maybe I should burn this shop down because you're a jerk. Just like Biff.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Like father, like son, huh? Who's that guy?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
I guess he doesn't want to talk. Okay. Phone?
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Right. Let's go then. Soup kitchen. The police station.
Mill Valley Police Station. Right, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Well,
Doc!
Mark,
oh look, there's Doc.
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Let's alert the authority. Let's go back in time. Let's make a stand. Let's talk to the gangsters. Try to?
Tell the authorities.
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow?
That's true. That's true.
And trust
Can't
me,
do that.
I don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
I don't think you want to say 2019. No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk to the
Hey, maybe
gangsters.
I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
You're right, Doc. You're right. Okay. Let's make a stand.
Try to tough it out. Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Okay, never mind then.
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed. Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Because I could break you out of jail.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
What about the space-time continuum? How am I supposed to get you to build a rocket drill?
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's
Can't
say
find
I
you
go
then.
along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Oh, well thanks, Doc, for letting me know.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Got it. Got it. Okay, let's go back to the soup kitchen. And use the phone. And... okay, then... call.
Brown residence.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Well, You do know now. Let's see here. Don't want to look at the pipe. I need to get to the courthouse. The courthouse must be right here. Gotta go to the courthouse. It's Einstein. Stay there, boy. Oh.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
I need your help, Doc.
Multiplied by the inverse of A might be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start with acceleration, of course.
Come on.
How many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What are you doing? I got something important to do. Or for you to do. When will you be finished? I hear you're working on a rocket drill. Let's see. What are you doing?
Important business you're up to.
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every coppice writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Okay.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? Must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Really, Emmett? We all know you are.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Come on,
there he
wait a
is.
minute.
You again? Can't you s-
Okay. You sound a little scared. It's about your rocket drill.
About
Don't
your...
say it.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Come on, Emmett.
Now, if H stands for one dimension.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
I get it, it is.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Are you sure about that, Doc?
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
I can't. No. I will be right back. The battery. What do I have in common with Emmett? Besides me being a
Just give me a
scientist.
chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Ah, gosh dang it.
Scared of your father.
Scared of my father.
I keep repeating the
He's
same
most
thing over and over
learned,
again.
just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
God dang it. What do we have in common? What do we have in common? Yes, I know, but trying to think what we have in common.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Okay.
Oh, think, Emmett, think.
I'm an
H to
idiot.
the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Oh, I just recorded it.
Gonna be the inverse.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Okay. I record. Hint. Who better to solve Emmett Brown's problem than Emmett Brown? Gosh dang it. I have to go all the way back to the police station? Fine. Hey, Einstein. Gotta go back. No! Go this way. Come on now, Marty McFly. Oh. Doc.
Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's all I could have said, Doc. Because I'm as clueless as Marty McFly is with the crap you just said. Now, I get to talk to Emmett, the younger Emmett. Okay, where is he? Is he at the office or at the courtyard? No, he's just, come here.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
No, H equals a Hamilton
The H
operator.
equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
I'm from the planet Falcon. I'm from the future. I read a lot of Julius Verne. Think I would have messed up something. Okay, I read a lot.
This.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent
Gee.
office.
Oh,
I confess
patent
I didn't
office.
quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocket drill. I really need your. I really. Huh. They put really all caps. Really need your rocket drill. Let's just put. Let's just go normal. Let's just
Can
be.
I see your
calm.
rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
I really need. Or I need a fully operated model. I need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Should I go talk to him? Oh! Anna.
I don't want to record them right now.
Okay. I don't even know why I have that in here still. Oh, there's... Do I go this way?
Doc!
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Any clues? Where have you been? What are you doing in jail? I saw Grandpa. Any
You
booze?
yourself needs 190 proof booze to fuel though.
Well, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Okay. So my grandpa.
I bumped into at the soup kitchen. My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Hang in there, Doc.
Right.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Okay.
Hey, Q.
I got you.
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Ah, that's where the alcohol is.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
It didn't look like he put soup in it. It looks like he just like put in some water. Oh. Can I try to get in there? Or no?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Oh,
Kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
oh, okay. Calm down. Calm down.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen? Why is this a soup in a barrel? Could I have some soup?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Try salt, paprika, or chili powder, or parsley. Maybe paprika.
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
Do you have paprika? No, you do. No, there we go. Can I do it now?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Gosh dang it. Pipe.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Do I have anything? Nope. Not yet, at least.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
Any ideas about where I can find some alcohol?
Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
suppose
true.
you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
So, I need to... That will help me.
Okay. I've got some more ideas about your soup.
About maybe
Let's see.
the
Have you
pipes.
tried salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
Okay, got rid of him doing that. But he still can hear me going through. So...
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Okay. So I can't... Is there anything else that would help me out here? Maybe tell me as a phone call. The only number I know is Emmett.
Brown residence?
Yeah. That's not gonna get me anywhere. Let me talk to the bozo again.
What is it, kid?
Although this place used to be a soup kitchen. Why is the soup in a barrel?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
Okay.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Mind if I look
Okay.
around a bit?
No.
Well, I gotta exit anyways. Oh,
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me this before I gag on the hypocrisy.
aha.
Of course, you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Can I get her to get me some? Let's see here. It's like, why did it go this way?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Was a scoop? What about the other story? What about Einstein? What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
I don't know, lady. What about the other story? Who makes soup deliveries? What's the Super Society?
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Just go this way. No.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I guess I'm here to shine your shoes. My mistake. I'll be moving along. I guess I'll just clean your shoes for you. Looking for Arthur.
A guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Is that Artie's hat? Try not to get in trouble here.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
You didn't forget. You're trying to play dumb here.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Can I buy the hat off of you? Can I have some of those peanuts?
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do. Hold on a second. Thought I'm not hungry. Or what the hell is that?
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
Back to work on shining your damn shoes. What's your racket? So about that hat.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Okay. Wrong one.
Never mind. Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Ooh. Nasty.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
Do you know where he is? Do you know when I might find him?
So, when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
I didn't miss no damn spot. Get out of here. So he's in the office.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Never mind. How's that? Shiny enough?
Yeah, that'll do. Stay nearby, though. I scuff easy. Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the jailhouse, John, with that Carl Sagan rat? I hope you weren't planning on trying to spring him, because I got other plans.
No?
Keep an eye on Trixie. That broad's going all squirrely on me.
You got it, kid.
Well, you gonna stand there like an okie, or you gonna shine my shoes?
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
Meathead? Oh. Gotta be something around here.
Really burned down the speakeasy.
It's gotta be... some way to... Kid, Janet has something that can lead you to Arthur. What though? That's the thing. Besides the state hat.
No screw-ups tonight, you get me? I don't want this thing turning into another Shingle Springs fiasco.
All under
It
control.
is his hat.
Well,
I gotta get his hat.
About that Carl Sagan guy. I'm sure he wasn't the one who burned down your speakeasy, social club.
You're touching a sensitive nerve, shoeshine boy. A little more rubbing, a little less talking.
About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
You forget? Are you sure about that?
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
There we go.
I sure could go for some peanuts.
Lucky for you, I'm in a giving mood.
Don't mind if I do. Or what the hell is that?
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Run, Marty, run!
What'd you do?
Don't worry about it.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Somebody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Picture?
Hey!
They use Step and Pooh too.
Al! Fix me up!
I don't want to fix you up.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Help Emmett serve papers too.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
No. Okay. Now the hint says earlier in the game, Marty used an object to find its owner. How? Charlie and Einstein sniffed the hat. Oh yeah. Obviously. This is a longer episode than I thought. Okay, Einstein. We got the hat here.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
I have to hand the subpoena to Arthur, not throw it. Nah. Someone's playing tricks on me.
No. Come on now.
What now?
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
Your family. We have something for you. We are the law. We've got some important information for you.
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Okay.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
get out of the outfield. Get something from the town center. Alright, this is all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Peace.